You have your skincare routine, right? You gotta take care of your face, right? So that it can look good, right? Same thing with your exercise. You gotta consistently exercise so that your body can stay in shape, so that you don't have to have aches. And especially when you're young like me, or even in your 20s, you can make future you feel better, so that by the time you're 30s, 40s, 50s, you don't have to worry about aches, or maybe not as much aches. Welcome to the show. I'm your host, Brendan Brown, and today we're going to be talking about how to improve your life very fast. So the first way on how to improve your life is you need to go to the gym. Going to the gym is really great because it's basically just like taking care of your skin on your face. You have your skincare routine, right? You got to take care of your face, right? So that it can look good, right? Same thing with your exercise. You got to consistently exercise so that your body can stay in shape, so that you don't have to have aches. And especially when you're young like me, or even in your 20s, you can make future you feel better, so that by the time you're in your 30s, 40s, 50s, you don't have to worry about aches, or maybe not as much aches because of all the workouts you did when you were younger. And not just that, overall, just so you can have a good fit and a good body in general to be healthy for. The second way on how to improve your life fast is you need to find another source of income, rather if it's a side hustle or another job or even a full business. Finding another source of income can really help you because of the fact that maybe you might be having financial issues, especially with this inflation as it's recording. You may need help with whatever's going on, so you need that other source of income and not just depend on one source, because one source isn't going to help you. And this goes for anybody who's self-employed, or if you're employed. Don't just have one source of income. Have multiple. Next way on how to improve your life, speaking of all this work and things, is stop working for the man and find a way to make your own income, so that you can have the freedom to live your life for yourself, take trips, and many more. It's not easy. There are roadblocks as a creative. Your disciplined strive will lead you to moving forward to handle the pressure. And that advice I just want to give you too, I'm not saying that necessarily working for the man is a bad thing, because there are a lot of jobs that are great where you are working under the man. Like, for example, if you're a public relations person, or if you're a social worker, or if you're this and that, there may be bosses or somebody over you telling you what you have to do. So I understand that there are certain jobs that you may like where you have to work for the man in a way. But like I say, when I'm talking about working for the man, I'm talking about people who are just having that average job, like maybe just working at a restaurant, maybe just working at a store, maybe just working a job that, like I say, they really, really hate, where they just do their work and that's it. If they hate that type of job, then they need to just stop working for the man. That can improve their life so fast in a second. Especially if you already build up a whole side hustle or whole side income without nobody knowing, which reference back to what I said earlier. The next way on how to improve your life fast is that you need to cut off the negative people in your life and find better people that's in your life, because your environment and your surroundings can play a big major role in your life. This goes with friends or family members. Sometimes you may have to cut them off so that you can feel better in the long run. And speaking of people in general, the next one is stop listening and pleasing other people, but instead live your life for you. Sometimes it's not listening to people can really help you think better in your life, because you're avoiding that negativity that they're trying to place into your mindset, into your thoughts, into your ears. The next one is you need to take breaks. It's important to rest from whatever project you're doing, creatively, homework, job, whatever it is. I understand you got to work and do what you got to do, but you got to take a rest. This goes for anybody who's self-employed, anybody who's employed, and not just even just work-related, just in general, whatever you're doing. Take a rest. Sometimes you may need a vacation away from people. Sometimes you need a vacation away from where you're working or going to school for. Sometimes you need a vacation from just everything in general. Sometimes you may need a little vacation to discipline yourself. Sometimes you may need a little vacation to discipline yourself. So I'm talking about taking breaks. Taking breaks just mean anything. Anything that you know that's hard for you, take that little short break because it will help you come back with more action to be prepared for the next task you got to do. Which leads me to the next one, which is schedule out your day and schedule out your task. It's very important to do that because when you do that, you feel more better about what you're doing and also you know what to expect. And I always say plan your things the night before so that you can be more prepared for the next day. And the next one is change your diet. Change your diet. Quit eating out. Cook for yourself. Or if you can afford it, have somebody cook for you. And eat in. Just eat in. Don't eat out. Because you don't know what food is going in your system. I'm not saying that every restaurant is bad. Some restaurants give you high quality food, but can't be eating out all the time, especially fast food, because that's the big bad one that really can knock out your whole immune system and stomach. So be aware of your diet and also just your life in general so that you can improve and do better.